Okay, today I have one really exciting episode for you, my friends. Today let's talk about maps. I'm going to talk about and I'm going to show you two different maps. At first, the Minsk and Reworks, what they are planning to do or what they are actually doing to Minsk. And I believe we can even call it Minsk 2.0 because what they are doing to Minsk map is quite a drastic changes, definitely. And secondly, I am going to show you what is, in my opinion, the coolest map this game has ever seen. It is a massive map and it has so much potential to be what it already is, plus then some on the top of that. It is by far my favorite map, my favorite looking map in this game. I actually didn't even know they worked on this map before I was playing it on the test server, on the test server. So, without further ado, let's get going. At first, let's take a look at the Minsk map. So, over here, I can show you this video footage, which really nicely compares the old Minsk to the new one. So, let's go. So, at first, you can see the minimap. So, this is the old minimap, which is going to be polished to the new one. So, you can already see the difference. It is quite a drastic difference indeed. Like what is happening on the left side of the map. Many houses have been moved, many houses have been removed. It is changed up a lot, and I would say this entire area. Now, this is actually a tunnel. This is actually a deep tunnel. Previously, you were able to cross it easily, like a road over there. But now it is a deep tunnel over there. In the middle, you can see that dried out riverbed. They made this #1 area playable. So many changes. I think we can definitely call it a Minsk 2.0, and all the open ground has been tuned as well. Okay, let's keep going, let's watch. So once again, this is the old, not north part, east part of the map. And a new one is going to be like this. So this area was made playable, they moved the red line a bit more. So flanking and the entire zone over here should be a lot more playable. Boom. Here you can see it under different angles as well. Once again, most likely like heavy tanks are going to hog behind those houses over here and still side scraping, still doing some fighting, but it definitely opens up this area a lot more, and those houses give you some more artillery cover. Okay, so this is the big overview of the middle of the map. You can see a lot of water, passable water. But now, boom, dried out riverbed, you are actually able to play on it, you are actually able to use that to flank different flanks, different tanks and positions, so should open up the place, a lot more place once again. Very appreciated, and this entire open ground has been tuned as well, you can see. They added some more bumps and pieces over here. This middle road is exactly the same height. This area is exactly the same, but you can see more bumps and covers to hide behind, basically. You are still not RT safe, but you are safe from the city side, for example. So moving on, this is the middle road, and here are the biggest changes, ladies and gentlemen, in the west part of this city. So look at this. Look at this. Previously, easily, like, clean road, working road, now not so much. You're actually not able to cross from one part of the housing to another part of the housing that easily anymore, because here is a big drop and you might destroy yourself. And please do not destroy yourself, because if you do that, you need to repair your tank, you need credits for that, and if you don't have premium account, it is going to be expensive. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to hype you up, I am going to pimp you up, if I may say so, because today's episode as well, ladies and gentlemen, is part of the World of Tanks 10th anniversary big celebration over here on this channel called Des Games. I am pimping up Des Nation. I'm not going to announce this giveaway once again anywhere else other than this segment over here. I'm not going to put that on thumbnail, into the title, in the description. Just, ladies and gentlemen, you and me, if you watch it, you support my stuff over here, and I really do appreciate that. And with this episode, ladies and gentlemen, it is mind-blowing, but we are going to cross over 200,000 gold worth of stuff. I have been able to give away celebrating World of Tanks 10th anniversary over here, because you know I wanted to make it big, because you know this game is huge part of our channel and a huge part of my life now as well, so I wanted to celebrate it. I simply had to celebrate it big time, and I'm happy to do that. So from today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, you are able to win 25,000 worth of gold in different packages, so hopefully many of you get some more premium time, maybe some premium tanks as well. Of course, I am not able to do this myself. I have not been able to give away 200,000 gold worth of prizes myself. Let's hear a quick word from our sponsors today. And yet another giveaway is literally made possible. I mean, literally made possible because of this free-to-play turn-based RPG, which is available on both PC and mobile devices. A game called Raid Shadow Legends. And oh boy, I have to say I have been busy in this game trying to dominate this new tag team arena with some tournaments on the side. New tag team arena is what you see on the background. A new arena mode where you have to set up 3 teams before the fight, because you are going to fight versus 3 enemy teams which that enemy has set up for the defense, and it is a best of 3 battle, and to win the entire thing you have to dominate at least 2 battles. And in this mode, as I said last time, you need wider roster, you need variety of champions to be leveled up, and one way how to get needed resources is take part of different events, take part of tournaments where you're able to get silver, gems, skill domes to boost your roster, helping you to beat those tournaments. So everything goes hand by hand. Take part of all the events and you can see that resources are coming in more than you can actually spend them. And if you are a new player, ladies and gentlemen, I have even more resources for you. Check the link in the description. If you use that, you get 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 100,000 silver, and Executioner champion on the top. And this champion is actually very good early on. It gets you a nice head start. Just make sure to grab your rewards in the next 30 days from the inbox and you are happy. Have fun. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, you would like to know what you have to do to be able to get your piece from the 25,000 gold cake, right? You would like to get 5,000 maybe, or 2,500 maybe. It is simple. Number one thing, leave me a comment under this video letting me know what you think about the changes to the Minsk map and about the map you are going to see in a second, which is, in my opinion, the coolest map ever created in World of Tanks. And secondly, add your username, your in-game server to the same comment as well, so I know where to send all those gold packages. Also, if you are part of the destination via subscription, well, you are good to go, because I would like to support you guys. And finally, if you leave a like, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to make me happy, you are going to make sponsors happy, and the more traffic, the more action we get, the bigger chance is that we are going to get some more giveaways in the future. We'll see, because they have actually been happy doing that, and I have been even more happy that I'm able to do that over here. This is all you have to do. Good luck. Now, let's dive back into the episode. Sorry for a little distraction, but I hope it was a good one, right? Another thing I would like to point out is this thing over here. They actually added some cover, because previously Southside had a lot more cover, like this sniping balcony, for example, plus this entire theater over there. The north side didn't have anything to counter it. Basically nothing to counter this cover over here, but now they added something, a little construction or in construction house plus some walls. So here is another view. Like, this is so crazy, so drastically different than it used to be. So once again, different angles. This is the very west side of the map. Like overall, it basically is exactly the same as it used to be. They did remove some houses over there, as far as I remember, but this area definitely is a lot more, is a lot different now. This is quite deep. It doesn't show how deep it is over here, but if I was seeing a picture under a different angle, it really seemed like you are not able to climb up. Over here, from this angle, it seems not to be that steep, but it actually was quite a steep drop. So you can see You can see what they are trying to do for the north to counter that. Well, in my opinion, they still didn't do enough. Yes, we have some extra cover over here, but I would say this cover actually helps the south side even more now. Why? Because if the south side breaks through using this big as house over there as cover, and if the south side pushes through, now south side has all this cover to hide behind to keep pushing forward towards the north base. I don't know if they have thought about that, maybe it slipped under their radar, but it actually might help out south side more than it is helping north side. Because you do not have artillery cover over here as much as the south side gets with this house, and you simply might get wrecked. So, I don't know, something to balance out again, in my opinion. Oh, over here, so this is the very south side of the map. Previously, you were not able to get behind those houses. You were only able to hog those houses, and you were able to drive like this. But now you're actually able to get behind. You're actually able to get behind those houses as well, to hide yourself and to flank artilleries, to flank some tank destroyers, whatnot. So this is a very neat thing, definitely. They did move the bases, or they did try to protect the bases a bit as well, and over here they moved it slightly, plus they added some extra cover, like in the north side. And this is what they did to the north base. They actually moved it quite a bit, and they added one bit of cover from the western attackers, for example. And that much about Minsk, ladies and gentlemen. Quite drastic changes, a lot more playable areas now. They opened up the map a bit more, but still there are some issues, like I mentioned, this like minimap area over there. So we'll see how it plays out, but it should play out a lot better as it is playing at the moment, because Minsk is actually one of the most banned maps among the player base. So we are done with this video. Over here we can see some changes to the Empire's border as well, but I have actually already covered all those changes in one of my previous episodes. If you want to check that out, please go check it out on my channel. Because next up, I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to show you this freaking map. It is called okay, it is in Russian, but something like Arzagir, like something like that. The name will pop up in a moment as well, and it is so freaking cool. So what is the origin of this map? It is going to be a brand new map for the Steel Hunter game mode, which we are going to see in the game in August. The Steel Hunter is going to be over here like they did with Frontline, so for 1 week, 4 months in a row, because it is also part of the expedition like Frontline was, and at the end of the expedition you're able to redeem your favorite or your most wanted tier 9 reward vehicle. But this map, because it is so massive, it is actually so massive, I would say it is at least 4 standard maps big, if not 6 standard maps big. It has, or 9 standard maps big, I would actually say. It has so much potential to be at least 1 random battle maps, if not 2, if not 3. There are so many different areas on this map. It could be at least 3 different standard maps as well, and it is so freaking cool. So let's take a look at this. For example, at first, this video is showcasing some features this map comes with. For example, the back of grounds, as they said on the distance, then falling rocks. Pay attention right over there. So this is the new thing, map loading thing. Like we have artillery landing next to our vehicles on the downtown. This is a new thing. What happens on the background as well? Falling rocks down the cliff. Looks awesome. Yeah. Okay, doesn't change the gameplay on the map, but just looks neat for your eyes. By the way, on the background I am going to play the soundtrack of this map as well. Next up, they are showcasing a colored smoke on the background. What is happening? And yes, this map, oh, I missed it already. Let's go back really quickly. That was quite fast. So it is called Arzagir Arzagir, especially for mode Steel Hunter 2020. So at first it is coming for the Steel Hunter game mode, but I really do hope it is not going to be the only game mode we are able to play on this map, because, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot state that enough, I cannot say that enough. You have no idea maybe even how excited I am about this map, how cool it is, and in my opinion how much cooler it is than anything in this game, any maps in this game. We have a stadium over here, we have the housing ground over here, we have a river, dead river beds, we have like rivers with water over here, we have the industrial areas, we have shipping areas, we have desert areas. Like, you are not able to see everything from this screen right over here on the background. So this is the mini-map, ladies and gentlemen. This mini-map already is crazy. Like, you can see where the camera is, okay, on the bottom right side. If I have minimap, I'm going to show that on the screen as well, but the camera is on the right side at the moment. You are not even able to see everything over here on that screen. Oh boy, it is just... it feels so awesome to play on this map because of the lighting. We have the dam over there. Is this how you call it? Dam? Yeah. We have the playable desert area with all the tines and stuff like that. So at first we are dropping down to the housing area. Like, everything what you see is playable. And this is... I don't know, I think I have played roughly like 20 battles on it, 20 Steel Hunter battles, because it is available on the test server at the moment. Steel Hunter, they are testing out Steel Hunter for the August patch, for the update 1.10, and we're able to play the Steel Hunter game mode. I think I have played roughly like 20, maybe even more battles on it, and I have not been everywhere. I have not been everywhere on this map. I know I have played around the stadium, I know you can actually get into the stadium as well, but I have not been able to get, or I have not gone into the stadium itself. So let's keep cruising forward. This video is 24-25 minutes long video. I am going to leave all the links in the description as well, so if you want to check the full video out yourself, feel free to do that. So we're just cruising around in the housing area. On the right side you can see the stadium, and if you just pay attention to the minimap, you can see where we are with the camera as well. The areas are quite a bit different, the terrain is quite a bit different, some higher, some lower terrain action, like under construction houses, finished houses, completely destroyed houses and stuff like that. So here is the stadium. Hopefully we're going to focus on it as well. Stadium, it has a crane inside of it, some art. Like, I cannot even imagine how much work went into this map. And I have to be honest, I haven't, or I didn't have any idea they were even working on this map before I was able to play Steel Hunter mode on the test server to test it out. When I loaded into this, I saw, oh, nice, a new Steel Hunter mode map. I had no idea they are even working on it. And it looks freaking fantastic. So this is the stadium. This is the stadium area. Just so many different districts. Background is quite beautiful as well. As you can hear, yeah, I am quite a sellout on this map because I really do like it. As much as I have played on it, I really do like this map. So pulling back, showing the stadium, showing all the drawings, like all those drawings, like everything, how big it is, and then so on. Like, I cannot even imagine, as I said, how much work went into it. And we are in just, I would say, looking at 20% of this map so far. A lot of different houses, some same houses as well, of course, some copy-paste houses. Okay, like different terrains. We have a little drop over there in the middle of the map, random positions. It's just crazy. Our little monument over here. It's just crazy how many details we have, and the background dam or extremely big gate is something crazy as well. I think it is a dam, right? Old dam. A lot of destroyed houses, like gardens. In the middle of the houses, gardens. Yeah, the same position under different angles. Okay, let's move on. Let's see where the minimap camera takes us next. So here we should be able to cross the river. Yes, we have some water action over here. Some water action, big dam. Bridges. This map has, I would say, at least 4 or 5 bridges, something like that. Oh, this is really cool place to play around as well. A destroyed ship on dry land. This is the industrial area, I guess. I think this big dam was, well, I think we had water over here, or what they're trying to do over here, what they're trying to say, that the river was a lot deeper river, it had a lot of water in it, and it was kind of a, you know, shipyard, ship docking. Big ships were sailing over here, for example. So yeah, this is another playable area, completely different what you previously saw. So moving on, I'm going to make it a bit faster because otherwise this episode is going to be like 35 minutes long episode, and I do not want to overhype you basically. I really do hope they are going to do something, like once again beautiful view, I really do hope they are going to do something else besides Steel Hunter mode on this map. Like random houses on the left side of the screen, in the northeast corner of the screen. This is like, the camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, it is actually quite high. I have been fighting over here, I have been chasing tanks, I have been getting chased over here in this area. It is actually a lot higher, quite steep cliffs once again. The camera doesn't do it justice, but just believe me. Or if you have played on this map, if you have played on the test server, if you have tested out the Steel Hunter mode, you know what I'm talking about, definitely. So yet another housing area. A little playground. Children's playground. So this is another angle of the shipyard again. Or how do you call it? Shipyard? Is it shipyard? We have a destroyed ship over here. It is kind of like a World of Warships as well at the same time. Okay, moving on. Let's see what we have. Behind the camera actually is the desert area where you're able to play as well. Hopefully you can see that right here. This gets a lot of action as well. I like to play with the fastest, with the French Steel Hunter tank up here. It really takes those times nicely. Another bridge over here at the edge of the map. Like every single position gets some action actually. Every single position gets some action, but as much as I've played on it, you know, sometimes in the Steel Hunter mode, sometimes the edges, well, actually all the time the edges gets locked out first. If you have played the Steel Hunter game mode, you know what I'm talking about, but I have not touched every single square of this map still, most definitely. So focusing on the desert area. Moving on, let's see what is happening in the northeast. So some more houses just to balance out the northwest, I believe. Maybe this is their idea. Okay, moving on. Showing some details, showing some housing details. Yeah, is this ice? I think that was ice. Interesting. Okay. So some more details. So you get the overall feel, you get the overall theme of the map. Another bridge right here. It is very cool with a lot of background action. Yeah, I dig it a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Steel Hunter mode map. What was the name again? Arzagir? The name Arzagir, okay. Arzagir, yeah. Let me know what you think about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is the industrial area you actually have not even seen yet. Let's see if the cameraman takes us into it. Oh yes, he does, he or she does. So this is another completely different playground. Industrial area. where you have some raw materials, some mining action going on. You know, like this entire zone over here could be a map by itself already. This could be a map by itself already. Now we have exactly the same amount of squares, you can see, from 1 to 0 and from A to K, but all those squares, all those minimap squares are a lot bigger than on the standard map. Those squares doesn't represent the size as we get on the random battles. Just so you know that. Yeah, completely different thing once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this beautiful picture, let me know what you think about Minsk 2.0 and let me know what you think about this map. Does it have potential to be random battle maps, or I don't know, 5 of them actually? I think we can make at least 5 random battle maps out of this one over here. Let me know what you think about all of those things. Take part of the giveaway, once again supporting Des Nation, and keep in mind I'm going to announce all the giveaway winners at the end of the month, most likely early August, when I have all the winners for all the giveaways. I'm going to announce all of them together. Once again, thank you Raid for sponsoring this video. If you didn't know that, actually, they have not approached to me for those sponsored segments. I have actually approached them myself because I wanted to do something for 200,000 subscribers. I wanted to do something for the World of Tanks 10th anniversary, and I couldn't do those giveaways myself alone, so I needed sponsors for that, and luckily Raid has been supporting us a lot lately. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's smash the like button for that, and I get you next time with something else, most definitely with something else. And you guys stay awesome as always, stay sexy as always, take care, and bye.